No matter where you live, grilling is fun. It's fun to put some meat on the old grill, invite some friends over, friends of like mind, have some good conversation, and have some good grilled steak. In this case, this is grilling made simple, Microdac style. Note that I'm using the regular grill. Chances are you have one in your backyard, has been sitting there waiting to be used. And notice that I placed the charcoal to one side of the grill, not in the center. A lot of the charcoal now comes with starter fluid already on them. Doesn't matter. If you add your own, go ahead and add it. Start the flames. Make sure that your starter fluid is even in all of the charcoal, of course. Once that's going good, then you may go ahead and let her rip and let her do her thing. The charcoal will be ready when you're ready. In the meantime, you want to prepare your steak. Now, take note, this is pot roast. This is not steak for grilling, okay? But I wanted to prove a point. I wanted to simply grill the cheapest thing I could find to show you how simple it is. And I mean simple. Like I said, this steak is not for grilling, but I'm using it anyway to illustrate my point. I put some soy sauce on each side. I then add salt and pepper on each side. And again here, this is all personalized stuff. You will be adding what you like to your steak, but take note that I did not add barbecue sauce. Did you notice that? Okay, so the flame is ready. The charcoal is ready. I should have said the flame is gone and the charcoal is ready. I then place the grill on top of the charcoal because I wanted to kill all the germs that have accumulated during the winter. Well, that's my excuse anyway. Doesn't matter, the charcoal is now ready for the steak. You get your steak and you place it on the charcoal. Here, this is one of the areas where I think your personal input is important. If, for example, you like your steak to be good and brown, then that's what you do. Leave it on longer. If you don't, then don't leave it on as long. I think between 5 and 10 minutes on each side is perfect. That's my own personal belief. Between 5 and 10 minutes on each side, and that's great because now you have your grilled marks. If you had hickory chips on your charcoal, that flavor will go up into the steak. You see what I'm talking about? Once you're done with that, of course, you're ready. Look good. It's beginning to look good, isn't it? That's right. Get those grill marks on your steak. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not ready yet, but it looks good. In my case, I just poured a little soy sauce with salt and pepper back onto the steak. Why not? Alrighty. After each side has been seared, about 5 to 10 minutes on each side, then you may either put it on aluminum foil or not. Your choice. Because now the cooking process will begin. Here, you'll notice that the steak is away from the flame. It's not on the flame. It's away from the flame. Now you know the reason for putting that on one side. And once that's away from the flame, then all I need to do now is put the lid on. Remember that the heat in the barbecue is what's going to cook your steak. And there it is. Check what time you put it in. How long it stays in, of course, is a matter of personal taste. While my steak was cooking, I visited with my birds on the wall. These are my buddies. Anyway, let's summarize again. All you need to do is to get your grill, add your charcoal to your grill, place it in the charcoal to one side of the grill, not in the center. You want to get your charcoal going. Once the flames disappear and the charcoal is white all over, white hot, then that's when it's ready to put your steak. Once you put your steak over the charcoal, what you want to do is you want to sear your steaks 5 to 10 minutes on each side. And then once that's finished, of course, you're ready to put your lid on your charcoal grill and then cook it for as long as you want. At the end of that time, of an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on your taste, how you like your steak, this is when you add your barbecue sauce. And the reason for that is because most barbecue sauce have sugar in it, and sugar will burn. When you add the barbecue sauce, you're simply adding to both sides your own special brand of barbecue sauce to both sides. Put the lid back on for another 35 minutes to an hour, depending on your taste. At the end, this is what you have. Even though it was not grilling steak, it was chuck roast or whatever they call it, this is what I ended up with, and it was good.